Fiaura. Fiaura never changes. I mean, seriously, have you seen her clothes? She always wears the same thing.
Gain, I like my clothes, and I record in bulk. Who let you near a mic?
You did?
Welcome to Fallout 4, everyone.
With Fiaura. And her clothes. The same ones always.
Through the teleporter ring. Grenade. Huh? Okay. Where's the welcoming committee? I expected, like, you know... Okay, this is not what I expect. There's nobody even monitoring this thing. What the shit?
Hello.
I don't give a fuck about the road to freedom. She was a bitch.
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please.
Well, when I see your
step
face,
into
I'm
the
gonna
elevator.
let you have it.
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us.
Dude, you've been trying to kill me and all.
I'd like to show you that you may have
The wrong impression, you say. You've been trying to murderate me.
Welcome to the
This
Institute.
is way too clean and snazzy, and there's no armed guards. What is going on?
This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity.
You have an interesting way of doing it.
Decades of research,
Uh-huh.
countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the
Is
future.
that lady?
It has never been easy. And our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now,
Sure. You kidnap, murder, scavenge entire towns for parts.
risk it all. As you've seen, things
But you're
above are
totally good for humanity. This
unstable. I'd like to talk to you about
Yeah, this is
what
the way to go.
we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your
that?
son.
Okay, what do I do? How do I get in there? What do you mean fucking inaccessible? Interesting pieces of equipment here. I'm gonna take these. Like the inner scavenger in me has to come out sometime. Requires key.
Can't pick this.
Careful flag. How do I get in? What am I supposed to do here?
Only opens with a key.
Okay, well that didn't work. I didn't think it would.
No use.
Did I miss something? Did I miss a path? What? Am I missing the obvious and you guys are all laughing at me now? No, let's just lead back to that elevator. What am I supposed to do here? Can't fool with any.
It's stuck.
I'm in power armor. I can't sit in a chair. And I'm not getting out of my power armor in the goddamn institute. You can forget that shit.
No way to pick this.
Glass does not break. Glass does not fracture. I've never met bullet glass. Even bullet resistant glass doesn't pull that shit. Okay, I can talk to you?
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean? Oh my god. It's really you.
Who are you?
These
Stole
bad
you?
people, they stole you from me.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Those bastards. They killed your father.
Probably should have gotten out of the power armor.
Father? Father!
Open the door.
Sean,
Come
open
on,
the door.
please.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here. Help me!
Sean, please. Calm down. I'll get you out of there.
Father? Father, help me! She's trying to take me! Father?
Okay.
Father, help me!
Fuck are you?
Sean.
You're fucking with my emotions, you dick cheese!
Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just
I'm
now
gonna
beginning to explore the
fuck
effects
you
of
up beyond
extreme
recognition.
emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew.
I don't think it's
I am
possible
fine.
for us to start anew.
Welcome to the Institute.
I could kill you.
I could kill you. Right here. Right now.
Yes. Yes, you could. And I would be powerless to stop you.
Answers. Now!
I want answers.
Had enough of your shit!
Now.
Under the circumstances, I
Oh,
will-
you haven't met me if you don't know my vulgarity.
But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far and suffered a great deal.
Your
to
bullet
protect
holster's
your
making me very upset right now.
Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you. After all this time. It's me. I am Sean.
What? That doesn't make
Your
any
son.
bullshit!
How is that even possible?
Explain!
Well, this is a lot to take in. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the sun
What?
you'd lost.
No,
But
this...
then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality.
No.
And
No.
here I am, raised by the Institute, and now it's
All
me.
this was for...
They stole you. Kidnapped you. It wasn't right.
Right, wrong, irrelevant. It was necessary. The Institute believed humanity's future depended on it. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production.
Why would you make synth? This
It
doesn't
was
make any
never
sense.
Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was...
Why would you want the perfect machine to save humanity? That doesn't make any
so
sense.
They followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens.
That's why I was the
That's why they
backup.
took you?
In a manner of speaking. Yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted.
And now you've been with them so
In
long.
this
You're completely brainwashed.
Wasteland. Radiation
believing
affected everyone. Even in
whatever
their
they want
attempts
to the
to
point you're
shield
their leader.
themselves from the world above. Members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary.
You
But then
can't.
the Institute found me After discovering records from Vault 111,
I get it. I get it. You can't.
frozen in time, protected
can't
from
be
the
real.
radiation-induced
No.
mutations.
I didn't
that
work
had
this
crept
hard
into
to...
every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today.
No!
I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
You've been here the whole time.
And you've been down here the whole time?
I have. Yes. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Kellogg, let's start there.
Kellogg.
You had a murdering psychopath
He
work
worked
for you.
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What
And you
kind of
didn't
man he
just
was.
used him?
You knew the man was a psychopath.
You took a psychotic murderer with
Would you have
PTSD
preferred that I
and
turned him loose on the Commonwealth?
tendencies for
At least
murderous
keeping him on
rampage
short
and
leash
just
kept
used
the
him?
collateral damage to a minimum.
This is not
The
okay.
Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature.
Any stretch of the imagination,
I
this
will
is not
freely
okay.
admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life and his usefulness far beyond any...
Yeah, I gathered that from all the
human
goddamn
lifespan.
implants you had him rigged up
He
in.
never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence.
You
that
used
process-
me!
It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some.
Thanks for the
amount of
revenge, but
what else?
that doesn't
can I
ease my
say
mind at all.
To ease your mind,
Your father. He never got to see you grow up.
yes. What happened to him was. I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems what happened to him was an unfortunate bit of
Collateral damage.
For many years,
He was
I
your
never
father. He's
questioned
just
who my
collateral
parents
damage.
were. I accepted my situation,
Let's
and
go
that
with that.
was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance
The
to
amount of
begin again.
unquieted,
What else can I say?
emotional
To ease your mind.
storm in me right now.
So,
Explain
you're
this to
in
me.
charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point.
You're so completely
It's a
brainwashed they made you the
responsibility
leader.
I take very seriously. The Institute.
I don't even...
It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
Why?
But, director? Why you?
I was the most qualified for the position.
Obviously, you released me from cryostasis.
I've
Why
lived
didn't you
my
just
life
have somebody there
within
to
these walls.
pick me up on the way
Dedicated
out?
to science like every other member of the Institute. My hard work has paid off. Ultimately,
Bullshit!
the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen.
Bullshit, they have nothing to fear.
I
You're a
can't
monster!
that.
You're my son, and you've become a monster!
I know there's more for us to discuss. But
I've seen the shit you
the
people have
Institute is on
done.
the verge of some
It's not
important
okay.
breakthroughs. Your presence.
You've
would
used
be
the Commonwealth like a
appreciated
giant
greatly.
petri dish full of guinea
I've been part of
pigs.
something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that.
No! It's the exact opposite of what I want!
I won't be a part of this.
I'm out! No, I'm done. No.
I can't.
Why? Because
That
of the
I've
reputation
experienced
of the
firsthand!
The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground.
I don't care
You've
about my
been
individual
in the
life. You people are fucked
You've
up!
seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
No.
Your institute has done some
They took
horrible
my baby
things.
Yes, well,
and turned him into the
the
head
world is not what it used to be.
of a
What about the
scientific
people you've
organization
aided
with
in order
no
to get here?
ethics,
What atrocities have they committed?
and they're
The
absolute
Brotherhood of
monsters.
Steel.
And they claim to no.
They believe they're the only ones fit to control technology and destroy anyone who opposes them. And you would side with them. None have any true claim to nobility in this world. Those days are gone. But we are not the monsters we have been cast as. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interests at
I
heart.
can't.
Will you
I
take
can't. No,
that chance?
Can't even. I don't care if I fail every
sorry.
quest here. I don't give two shits right now. I
can't
can't
do
do
that.
any of it.
I'm sorry
No.
to hear that. I had certainly hoped we could work together. But every man must make his own decisions. If you choose to leave, I cannot force you to stay. Understand, though, that I cannot allow you to
I'm
remain
gonna
within the
destroy this
Institute.
place.
You may have safe passage back to the relay, where you will be sent back to the surface. But from that point, you must be considered hostile. I am sorry. I must think first of the safety of the Institute. And in the cruel world that has developed, those who are not with us are against us. The elevator will return you to the relay.
I'm not leaving yet. No. You're my son. I might not have never known you. I might not have had any influence on your life. But you've turned into a monster. And I'm at war with you now. And I don't know the things the Brotherhood of Steel would do to you. I'm not gonna let them. No, I'm gonna do this my way. You go out on my terms. I need a minute, guys. I know there's more Fallout 4 story. I know there's a lot more, but I need a minute. We're gonna end it there. If you like this video, please hit the like button. Subscribe if you want to see more. There's the previous Fallout 4 video. I need to take a minute. So I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna go cry.
When you need it.
Alright, well, I guess we're building this thing in Sanctuary. Off to Sanctuary we go. Let's not play doctor and say we did. Okay. So what you're telling me